Everybody, what's up? It's Kiki and I am coming to you guys today to give you guys a little demonstration on how I highlight and maybe a little bit of contouring, but mainly why I highlight. I know sometimes that people question, do you highlight every time you do your makeup, or why do you highlight every time you do your makeup, or do you contour, do you do all the extra steps every time you do your makeup? No, not every time I do my makeup. Like if I do my makeup for just a run out the house, I'm not going to sit there and try to beat my face. But if I do eyeshadow, I need lashes and I need highlight and contour. If I do an eyeshadow look, I need those things. Like it just doesn't, everything doesn't flow together if my face isn't highlighted and contoured and I don't have on eyelashes. If I do an eyeshadow look, I have to have on lashes. I cannot do a makeup eyeshadow look and not put on lashes. So if I just dust my eyelids with shadow, no, I don't need lashes. I can throw on some mascara. But if I just sit there and put on more than one eyeshadow on my face, I need lashes. And if I put on lashes, I need highlighting and contouring. That's just how it goes for me. My own personal, thing. But I don't know, highlighting just does something extra for me. It does something extra for my makeup, and I love a highlighted look. You don't have to go extreme highlighting, but just giving a lighted look to your face, a natural highlight if that's what you want, it just does something extra to me. And I'm not talking about like shimmer highlighting. I'm talking about, highlighting the parts of your face where the light naturally hits, contouring where it's shadow, that kind of thing. You guys know I'm not a makeup artist, so I've learned from experience, but these are just things that work for me and give me an extra So I'm trying for the first time this IT concealer. I've showed it in a recent haul that I did for Ulta and Sephora Friends and Family, or VIB, whatever it was. But I showed this in a recent haul, and I'm trying it today for the first time. I got it in the color Deep, and this is the IT Cosmetic Bye Bye Under Eye with collagen and vitamin C and K. And I purchased both of the Bye Bye Under Eye, so I'm using this one first to test it out, see if I like it. I'm going to take my Micro Mini Beauty Blender, which I've already, soaked in water, squeezed it out, and I'm going to squeeze some of this IT concealer onto the back of my hand if it comes out. Yeah, okay. And then I'm just going to dip my Beauty Blender, bounce it inside of the concealer, and just apply it to one of my under eye. Now I don't know how light this is going to be, so I also have my MAC highlighting pen, Purple Prime highlighting pen, and Bright Forecast to lighten it up if need be. So as you can see, just looking at the difference between, both, this eye looks more awake, more just glam to me. I love the way a highlighted face looks. So that's why I highlight every time I do my makeup. Not necessarily every time I do my makeup, but every time I'm made up, I always highlight because it just does something extra for me. And like I said, you don't have to go extremely light. Like this is probably just a good natural everyday highlight color. If I wanted to, I can add a lighter concealer, my Bright Forecast pen to lighten it up. But I think I'm going to keep it like this just for now because I'm not going anywhere. So I don't need to do the extra. So this is actually my banana powder. I dumped all the Ruby Kisses powder out of here and poured my banana powder in here because it has this little sifter on it, and it's a bigger jar or wider jar, and you could just easily pour it in the cap. So this is banana powder. Then I'm going to go in and just do a little bit of contouring using my NARS Eater brush. I showed you guys this in my haul. Then just to finish it off, I take the Ambient Light palette and I take Dim Light, which is the deeper one right here. And I just sweep under my eye. And I don't know if you guys can tell, just from that, my face looks a little more, a little extra, she did that, a little more beat, you know. It looks made up, and when I'm going for a makeup look, I want to look made up. I want to have the highlight, the contour, and all that. If it's just an everyday thing, no, I don't need it all. But if I put on lashes, I need my highlight and I need my contour. And that's why I go the extra step. I mean, if I don't have time, I won't do it. But usually, if I'm going to do my makeup, I make time to do everything. There's no rules to makeup. You don't have to do it. If you don't like it, don't worry about it. Skip it. Do how you normally do your makeup. If you don't like wearing lashes, don't wear them. Mascara them things up, and honey, do you. So that's just what I like. So yeah, I hope this was helpful and gave you guys a little insight on, you know, why some of us, I'm speaking for other people now, but why some of us like to highlight. You know, it just gives a little extra to the face. So yeah, and then sometimes when you just put on makeup, it can make your face look flat because it doesn't have, like, you know, the natural shadows and highlights and stuff. So yeah, now I'm just gonna put on some blush powder on my face, and that be the end. I love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.